Hello and welcome. I am Tammy Toshanik and this is Messages for the Signs. This video is for Cancer. Welcome, Cancer. I am going to light a candle for you. And let's clear this space and raise our vibration for a moment. Cancer. The message I receive for you, Cancer, is that your wishes are going to be fulfilled. Yay! Looks like there have been many twists and turns to this destination, Cancer, and it will all have proven to be worth it. That is the message I have for you. Ups and downs and twists and turns, backwards and forwards, stops and starts, fast and slow. And here you go. It feels like it was a timing issue, Cancer, if you're wondering why it took so long. That's the message I'm receiving. Alrighty, what do we need to know for Cancer for their best and highest good this week? Nope, that one wanted to come. Cancer. Okay, Cancer. You have exchanging gifts, the tribe, chop wood. What is this one? Rock bottom, solitude, and mountain. And so this is just verifying for me what my intuition nudged me to say at the beginning of this video, which is that it has been twisty and turny and upside down rock bottom as well, validating that for me. So it looks like to me that you still have some work to do. That's why chop wood has come up here. And so you're not through it completely. However, people are going to show up. Other people are going to show up to help you along the way to sort of push you to the next destination, the next level, the next resting spot. Rock bottom comes up though when we are being nudged to change direction. So meaning that we tried to do something one way and then we saw it's not working. So rock bottom doesn't have to mean that you've hit your rock bottom. It's simply acknowledging that you've changed direction. You're trying to do this a different way. And that's actually, I think, what I said at the very beginning, that you had to change the way you were moving. And rock bottom also has this lovely path here. So whenever I see a path, it tells me it's either time to change path, you've changed path, or you're on the right path. This, though, because we know rock bottom does denote changing direction, this tells me that you're now on the right path. And people may have come in to help you there. The tribe speaks to community, a place where you feel like you belong. So this could be that you finally found that after you changed direction. Now you finally feel like you belong somewhere. It could also mean that the tribe did step in and help you when you made that direction change. But mountain, again, mountain and rock bottom, very similar energy, even the coloring and the imagery. This tells me that it did feel, not even, it could have been a dark time for some of you, Cancer, but even just a heavy time, a disheartening time. Chopped wood has that same coloration, if you see there. And chopped wood is actually one of my favorite cards because it's a very positive action, I guess is what I want to say, because it's something we can all do. Chop wood and carry water. It speaks to not focusing so much on the big dream, but doing the things you know how to do, focusing your energy elsewhere as well. Solitude comes up because you may have been working so hard, as I said at the beginning, with these twists and turns and backwards and forwards, and you do need a rest. This is what this is talking about here. And then exchanging gifts is about working with another, though. So there is very much partnership, community. This feels like you're not alone. Even though the solitude card comes up, you may feel alone sometimes, but I would suggest it's actually because you need some alone time. Some of you, Cancer, but this is speaking to other people stepping in, helping you out, remembering that you do have something to offer the world. And while you're waiting for the big dream to arise, do the things that you know how to do. Mountain, though, reminds us that there are more than one way. Oh, I was going to say skin a cat. That's a terrible, terrible saying. There's more than one way to get to where you're going. And so rather than taking the hard road, why don't you take a different road? So this is about changing direction, rock bottom, mountain. So this for me validates what I felt with my intuition at the very beginning, that you have been on a road that's been full of twists and turns and unexpected roadblocks, but that you're moving out of it. That's what it feels like to me. You're moving out of it. I think I said at the very beginning, your wish will be granted or your wishes will be fulfilled, because that's what it feels like, that you're moving through that. And remember, exchanging gifts. So something is going to be exchanged here, balance of giving and receiving. All right, I hope that helps you, Cancer. And now we'll move on to the part of the session where you get to choose your own message. Oops. Alrighty, so you can choose 1, 2, or 3, which is calling you. All right, 1, 2, or 3. All right, so if you chose 1, you've got ride the wave. So that is about being in the flow of abundance. That also speaks to all manner of opportunity is available to you now as well, Cancer. So this is that opening that I'm feeling, that I was feeling at the very beginning, that even though we talked about how the road has not been an easy one, it is opening up. So this is just to validate that for you, that opportunity is there. If you chose 2, look what we've got again, rock bottom. So this may just be the encouragement for you to change direction. So for some of you, Cancer, who in the initial guidance, when I was speaking of that you have changed direction, perhaps some of you haven't changed direction yet. And this might be the words of encouragement that you needed to help you do that. And it also can be validation for those of you who have changed direction, that yes, you needed to do that. So you can maybe let that question lie now, that you don't have to keep wondering if you should have done that. This is saying, yes, you did need to change direction, but there was no way that it was going to work out otherwise. And then if you chose 3, Field of Dreams, if you build it, they will come. So remember that you are the creator. You're in the midst of creating. This has the very similar energy to exchanging gifts in the initial reading. So again, this feels uplifting. This feels like, again, validation for you, encouragement that what you are working on creating is going to show up for you. Now, sometimes remember that we think we know what's best for ourselves. We have dreams and desires and goals. And the thing is, though, the universe has bigger dreams, desires, and goals for us than we can even imagine. So we may have to let go of this thing has to be exactly this way. Let's just say you were planning on moving, and in your mind, in your dreams, you had a vision of what the house looked like. Perhaps it's a 2-story house and it's on the edge of town and it overlooks the river, and on and on and on. You have all these dreams, but then you're given this opportunity to take possession of this ranch style house that is in the middle of nowhere, and it's in the desert, and all of these things. You see what I'm saying here? Sometimes we can get way too bogged down by the details, and it's important to have detailed dreams and goals, but then at some point we have to let the form go, meaning we say this or something better is on its way to me now. And I felt like I had to say that to you, whoever chose number 3, that because you're in the midst of building something, and just be a little more flexible, that it might show up in a different way, and trust that that way is going to be even better than you imagined. I hope that helps you, Cancer, and I hope to see you here next week. Take care.